You're watching Champ Week on ESPN. Welcome into the Legacy Center in Lake Charles. The upstart, number 5 seed Texas A&M-Commerce takes on the regular season champions, Southeastern Louisiana, in the semifinals. It's our first of 2 semifinals today as we take a look at the bracket. Commerce got here by beating Northwestern State in the opener. They survived against UIW. And coming up later on this afternoon, A&M Corpus Christi and Lamar play in the other semi. Welcome in courtside. I'm John Liddle alongside TCU great Jada Curtis. Have Bronwyn's story along in a moment as well. We've seen Commerce now 3 days in a row. What has impressed you, Jada, about this run for Commerce?
Their fight. They're shorthanded, but they pushed through adversity, pushed through fatigue, and found a way to win their first year in the league. Well,
there's no doubt their leader has been Desiree Colonel, the fourth-year junior, has been doing it all.
Yeah, Desiree in the post-game conference yesterday, she said, I've been here before, and although it hasn't been at the D1 level, she's making a statement for her team in this tournament by averaging 23.5 points per game and 12 rebounds per game. I'm excited to see if she can continue to put her team on her back to survive and advance.
That's what it's all about at this tournament. Southeastern knows that, and the Lady Lions, who won the regular season championship, are very balanced. Haley Giratano, one of their leaders.
Yeah, the Lady Lions team has so many weapons, but they wouldn't be where they are without their leading scorer, Haley Giratano. The all-conference guard averages 12.4 points per game and a 3-level scorer, looking to lead her team back to the championship.
Let's head over to the third member of our crew, Bronwyn Story.
Guys, they said Coach Gazzardo said that the actual code to get into Southeastern's locker room is the day they lost the championship last year. This is really a campaign for them that they want to finish what they started last year, and we'll see if they get it done tonight.
Our entire crew, great to have you with us as well. For the Southeastern Lady Lions, they start out with a bucket from their outstanding freshman, Jen Pierre. There's 2. Here's Colonel. We talked about her in the open. Misses inside, but the sophomore, Layla Lawrence, cuts in with the offensive rebound and the putback. And a tiny guard from Amite High School lofts another free throw line jumper. 4 points already for Jen Pierre. A game they had to hold on to win. Deck, the open 3 from the corner, and Mia Deck fills it up.
This game has just turned into positionless basketball. She's only 6'1", so being able to handle the ball is really a plus.
Russell, a wide open left corner 3, and Olivia Russell fills it up. Jason Burton says she has hit some big triples for us this season. That's another one. That's big for Chrissy Brown in Southeastern. Catch and shoot triple. Sierra Cunningham responds. The lead is 3. Off to Jen Pierre. She's been good early. A 3-pointer by Deja Harvey. The 3-point specialist off the bench gives Southeastern the lead. Bell trying to penetrate. Sets up Harvey again. Back-to-back threes for Deja Harvey. Long rebound to Cunningham. Passes up the floor to Chrissy Brown in transition for 2.
That's what they like to do. They like to get quick layups in transition. A little bit of a breather. Mia Deck played 40 minutes yesterday. She's out right now.
Got to do something. Meanwhile, Deja Harvey is 3 for 3 from distance. And Southeastern is getting big dividends from their bench shooter. No field goals in the first 2 minutes of the second quarter. Back on the floor, Jen Pierre with elite speed right to the cup. Southland Conference championships. And coming up with a big steal. Jen Pierre, a blur. 10-point game. Colonel in the post. Turning baseline and scoring. You see why Desiree Colonel has been so prolific for the Lions during this tournament. Numbers, if Commerce hurries. Collins, underneath. Contact with no call, but right down to Colonel. She is so strong inside. Desiree Colonel, she has 7. Colonel thinking about it. Doubled. Kicks it to Norris. Curling drive into the paint. Kisses it off the rim, glass it in. Dorian Norris has her first 2. An ISO play. Russell beats Bell with speed right to the rack. Meanwhile, Commerce on an 8-2 run to close it down to a 4-point game. Colonel in the post with a nifty right-handed finish. Colonel wants
5.
Pardon. Colonel wants it in the middle. Misses on the front end, but makes the follow shot. Desiree Colonel, the center of everything for the Lions. 11 points, 5 rebounds for Colonel already. Now Giratano gets Norris in the post, and Haley Giratano finally on the board, the leading scorer for the Lady Lions. Colonel ISO'd against the stopper, Brown. Colonel to her left, fires it out. Deck for 3 in the lead, bangs it down. Mia Deck hits her second triple. Deck with 5. Underneath to Colonel. Colonel inside and 1.
What's something your girls need to keep doing to keep this momentum up going into the second half and finish this game?
They got to keep battling. Keep battling, keep playing with toughness, keep getting stops. Right now we're doing a great job on the defensive end, and then we're taking our time offensively, and we're getting the best shot. We're being unselfish. When we get double teamed, we're finding the open shooter, and we're knocking out shots. We just got to stay with it. We got to be the tougher team in the second half.
Welcome back in courtside. I'm John Liddle, alongside TCU great Jada Curtis. Jada in the first half, Southeastern great defensive team. They looked really good offensively in the first quarter. Second quarter, they could not score. They couldn't score inside. What do they need to do to get on the board?
I think to use their speed. Try to get some in transition. Use their speed to attack the hips of Commerce. Draw some fouls. Get yourself to the free throw line again, just to get kind of back in the groove of seeing the ball go through the net.
Meanwhile, for Commerce, wow, what a first half. And again, this is just such a resilient team, and they continue to bounce back from every challenge they've been presented this season.
Yeah, once you think they're kind of laid down, Desiree Colonel steps up for them time and time again. They got a little bit of rest here because, again, they only have about 9 players that are available, but they're going to try to keep the pace there and outrun Southeastern.
Not so in the first half. Only 6 giveaways. Southeastern moving to our left, and Jen Pierre gets it started again. The Tiny Mite out of A-Meet with 10. Nice back in. And the floater goes for Olivia Russell, who has 7. Semifinals of the Southland Conference Championships. The winner plays in the championship game tomorrow. Giratano pokes it away from Colonel. And Giratano takes it all the way for 2. 6:42 Southeastern. There has been a higher pace to this one. As Pierre comes around the screen, knocks it down, we're tied. Desiree Colonel dumps it underneath. Layla Lawrence, so good inside, the body control for 2 and a foul as well. Meanwhile, while Commerce is able to get points in the paint at will, it's been rare for Southeastern until now as Chrissy Brown cuts to daylight and lays one in. Times it seems like A&M-Commerce is living on the edge, but up by 4. Post position for Layla Lawrence, and there is no way Chrissy Brown is going to hold her out.
Hey, welcome back into the Legacy Center, and happy International Women's Day to all of you incredible women out there. If you look around the court and you're wondering why it looks a little bit different, it's in honor of the 50th anniversary of Title IX. All along the baseline and around the court, there's every name of female student athletes, female administrators, and the women in the Southland Conference. And I think if you zoom in, you'll see mine somewhere there, guys.
Point lead again. Giratano run off the three-point line by Colonel. Horn, great look at a triple, and she's finally on the board. Alexius Horn cuts the lead in half.
Get that back for her team, but loses it there.
My goodness, Jen Pierre to the rack, lays it in, 1-point game. Thankfully on her feet, under her own power. Zaria Collins inside, taking her time for 2. Here's Mia Deck. Lawrence putting it on the ground against Kelly. Up and good. Layla Lawrence, so tough to stop. Using a lot of time. 7 to shoot. He's Horn. ISO'd against her. Kelly comes to help, flips it inside. Collins for 2. Come on now.
Love the scoop pass.
0 of their last 7 for Southeastern, but Horn takes it away. Alexius Horn lays it in. Southeastern down by 5 with 1:24.
Commerce cannot let Southeastern speed them up.
Underneath, Lawrence. Great look. Sends it outside to Russell. Now Colonel to try to put it away. Comes up short. Huge rebound for Jen Pierre. Lady Lions down by 5, under a minute left. Pierre speeds inside and 1!
The freshman is going to go 94 feet, blow past everybody to give her team a chance to get to the championship. Let's see right here, a little hesitation move, finishing through contact. That's pretty basketball.
Jen Pierre just getting started in her career. Lawrence trying to throw it inside. Kelly has the steal. Southeastern can tie on a 2. Timeout called by Ayla Gazzardo. Drawing up the out-of-bounds play. Southeastern here in the Southland Tournament semis. trying to avoid being taken down by the 5 seed. And here's Pierre, down by 2, off to Giratano. Crosses over inside. Giratano, the pull-up. She ties it up. Just like last year. Double nickel. The big bucket with under 30 seconds to play to make it a brand new ball game. Southeastern has come back from 7 down in the 4th to tie it up. No timeouts left for Commerce. Deck goes into Colonel. In the paint. Draws a double team. Trying to throw it through, and it is turned over. Chrissy Brown takes it away with 4.6 seconds left. The number 1 seed trying to win and go to tomorrow. Here's Pierre. Out to Horn. Driving with 2 with 1. The floater off to the left and the rebound by Colonel. And we're playing more time in the Southland Conference Tournament. 5 years. Their last one was a game against St. Edwards. An 86-79 win at home back in Commerce. Pierre knocks it away. Comes up with a steal. The layup for the tie is good. The net you cannot swat out of your face. Jen Pierre. The ball in the game clock to shot clock difference is about 11 right now. But Russell races to the rack and is blocked by Kelly, who has the rebound and a timeout called by Southeastern. Both teams have a timeout left. Both teams out of fouls. Giratano in the lane. She ties it up again. Haley Giratano. Big shot after big shot. Brand new game with 20 seconds left in OT.
Timeout, so they cannot turn the ball over.
Southeastern also out of team fouls. Mia Deck against the very tough Pierre. High post Collins with 13. Collins attacks Giratano. Now she's doubled. The duck in by Lawrence, knocked away, and a great job to save it back in bounds. Cunningham to Brown. Timeout with 3.3 left in OT. Another incredible defensive play in the half court by the Lady Lions. And Southeastern's got a shot again. 3.9 left. The inbound from Cunningham as Southeastern tries to win it. Into Giratano. Giratano driving, floater to win it. It's off the glass and good. There is 0.4 left as Haley Giratano does it again. No timeouts left for Commerce. That's it. Giratano knocks it into next week, and the Lady Lions head to tomorrow.
Coach, you are going to the ship. What are you feeling right now?
It's not easy. Look, it's March. We're just happy to keep playing. My team fought, and they believed, and they had so much confidence in themselves at the end. You know, shots weren't falling in the beginning. You know, we needed that extra 5 minutes to get it done. And it's all right. We'll be better tomorrow, but, you know, I'm just proud of them. I'm proud of the effort, and I'm proud of the belief that they have in this program and each other.